Yes, and we're officially recording. Welcome to the first Clubhouse recording of the Lisa Leggz Show podcast. Today we're talking about protect your peace. And I'm going to start off with a beautiful song from Sampa the Great before I introduce my special guest that's here out of straight divine alignment. It's just straight divine alignment right now, and I think that just makes everything more profound. It just makes it more powerful. Makina, how you doing?
Wanakee, yes, I'm good. How's everybody doing?
I mean, honestly, I was doing good, but I feel like I'm doing way better now because your contribution is peace. Like, your contribution to the world is peace. So I'm going to play this song right now by Sampa the Great. I don't know if you ever heard of her. This song is called Energy. And it's a really powerful song, especially with like that divine feminine energy. I'm about cultivating that divine feminine energy. So that's a big part of my everyday life. So anyways, here we go. Sampa the Great. I don't know if you can hear it. Can you hear it?
It's very, very low.
It starts off low because it's like a meditation. Can you hear it?
Barely.
What about now?
No, I would put my phone as close to the speaker as possible.
Alright, so I think I'm going to have to play it in a different way. It's all good.
That's that Saturn. Saturn is really preventing us from doing a lot of things. Saturn's playing with you.
Yes, I know. It's been all day. I promise you it's been all day. It's been all day. I already know what I'm about to do. I think iTunes is faster because I'm using my DJ software. And if I don't have it hooked up to like a system, it's not the same effect. So I'm just gonna pull the music into iTunes, into music real quick and see if that works better. I know Clubhouse just dropped this whole new update where you could plug in, but I'm probably gonna try that when I'm when I'm at the radio station or something,
Right.
where I could use their fancy equipment. I'm at home and I keep it on the humble. I'm not gonna front. Yeah, I keep it on the humble in the crib. All right, here we go. Can you hear it a little better on the iTunes?
Yeah, we can hear that something's happening.
All right, boom. So from the top, Sampa the Great, Energy.
Realize all the time we wasted. Realize all the pain we face. Peace, walk up, feminine life-ish. My gosh, we raise. Please sympathize all the lies we raise. Please realize all the time. Feminine energy. Drink a couple quarters on my course, then I go up. If I rule the world, money stacks for all my daughters. Never ask for payment in the womb, times 9. Now we see the blood on the street, times try.
Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna just I think we got to get into the conversation a little bit because that song just triggered me a little bit, which is actually why I played it. Could you hear it? Could you hear her lyrics?
We can hear some of it. I wish it was louder. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you need it to be louder, I'm not even gonna be tripping. We just gonna go with the vibe and just yeah. The thing is about this song, why I actually chose this song, Sample the Great Energy, even though we can't really hear it right now, we're gonna go with the flow and we're gonna stick to the message. The reason I play this song is it starts with that meditation vibes, right? But then in the song, she's addressing the feminine energy on this plane and kind of just transmuting it in the most gangster way possible. Because she talks about pour a cup, feminine libations, feminine energy, never shame again. Like talking about the shame that feminine energy been feeling on this plane and saying and claiming it like, yo, feminine energy never shame again, like ever. So for me, I play this song to get back into myself when I feel like that spiritual warfare is just like, it's over. It's OD, you know? Like, all right, hold on. Let me not get distracted here. Let me remember that it really is about energy, and I got to keep my energy at peace, you know? Because we manifest from our emotional state. So we got to protect our peace so we can manifest more peace. You feel me?
Absolutely. You definitely gave me the chills as you were talking, because all the shame and guilt that we hold in our bodies, and it just comes from all aspects of our life and experiences. From, even for me speaking personally, growing up, I come from a Caribbean background, so church is very, very important. And I always felt like I knew better.
Right.
And I always felt like this, why do the people that I trust and I love that take care of me believe that? Because that doesn't make sense. So it took me a long time, up until really like these past like 4 or 5 years, to really embrace Ifa and become an Iha de Oya and just evolve spiritually on my own into something that felt very natural, because I always felt like, why aren't we talking about the ancestors? I feel like I need my ancestors and the experiences that the woman and my family had in order for me to even understand peace. Because you end up, everything that everybody goes through ends up being passed through, whether it's passed through DNA or whether it's passed through the experiences that they end up giving you. You know what I mean? So just those little bits and pieces, like, I need you to heal in order for me to even become a whole person, just coming right out the womb. So me understanding that very young, I'm like, I need my mom to be a certain type of way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was always like a battle between me and my mom, because I would want my mom to do things a certain type of way, and I'm the child. So now, as an adult, I ask my mom for certain things, and just really, honestly, within these past 4 or 5 years, as I evolved in my spirituality, I've been able to accept my mother and accept certain things that she does, and understand better why she moves the way that she does.
Ooh, girl.
So, yes. Sis. So this conversation is very healing for me, because I get to proclaim, you know, my holistic evolvement that I've been doing for myself. So I appreciate you so much for this moment.
Girl, and you just spoke truth into my heart just now, because in order for me to have my peace, I had to own that my mom is an adult figuring her life out just like I am. And holding her to that pedestal standard wasn't fair to her, and it wasn't fair to me, because I was gonna get let down. And it wasn't fair to her, because, like, you know, as a child, we look at our moms like the holy grail, you know, and we want things a certain, and as a Libra too, I feel you, like, we want things a certain way. We don't understand why mommy doing that. You know?
Right, and then we even ask because we're so curious. So we ask, and it comes across as fresh, but it's not. It's just, I want to know.
Right. Literally, though, like, literally. So, wow. That is definitely something that, as women, we got to do to protect our peace. And that makes my relationship with my mom so much stronger, too, because it's like, I didn't realize I wasn't being compassionate with her.
Yeah. That's true. That's very true. And I'm glad that you said that because you just really helped me learn that that's what I've been missing with the relationship with my mother. I have not been compassionate to my mother. I've been looking to her to be this ideal feminine energy, not recognizing that there are no ideals.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you create those ideals.
Right.
So it can shift however you want it to be, you know? And just embracing that dark side really makes you stronger and more confident in yourself. So, yes, sis, I've really been trying to embrace my dark side as well because I don't need to be ashamed, you know? Like, why am I shaming parts of myself?
Right.
That's taken away from my peace.
You're absolutely right. Oh my gosh, you're so right. Because shame is just, the energy, the frequency of shame is like the opposite of gratitude. I think everything is the opposite of gratitude. Full disclosure. Full disclosure, if it's not loving, it's the opposite of love. So for me, gratitude is like the master reset button that helps me to transmute, you know? And like when I feel shame for things that I've been through, I decide to just have gratitude for the experience because it molded me into the version of me that is speaking right now.
Yes, yeah, that's beautiful. You know what? Let me introduce myself because I'm over here just a talking voice. So.
Yes, go ahead, girl. Give them the full Monty, please.
Yes. So thank you very, very much for creating this conversation in this space for me to be able to even talk and people to hear my voice. So I appreciate you very much. First off. My name is Wanakee Halima. I am the owner of Journey of It, Inc. And all platforms is at Journey of It, JOURNEYOFIT. And my organization is really about the journey of it. It's really about becoming and involving who you are. And it's very specific to the person.
Yes.
So I am an intuitive healer and a spiritual guide. And some of the things that I do is I create CBD products from soaps to lotions to butters to oils. And it's all handmade for the most part. If you needed to eat it, you could.
Okay, so just for the ones that don't know, can you explain what CBD is, please?
Absolutely. So a lot of people are more familiar with THC. You know, you're smoking your marijuana, you're smoking your weed, whatever we want to call it, the ganja, whatever we want to call it. But there's other strands of that flower that you can utilize for other things. And one of the strands, just like THC is what gets you high, and you have sativa and indica, you also have CBD. And that's going to give you more of a body high. It's going to give you more of like a quiet to your anxiety if you are to take it in your mouth. Now, if you are to take it topical onto your body.
Like in your butters that you make. Mm-hmm.
Yes, my body butters really make a difference in a lot of people's lives for different reasons. I have a lot of pro athletes that utilize my CBD butters because it's not sexy to smell like Ben Gay.
Right.
No offense to Ben Gay and Tiger Balm because they do the work, but it's not sexy to smell like that. I even have CBD candles that melt and they turn into CBD oil. And it really just feels like a hug on the skin. The body butters are one of the top sellers. They come in 4 different flavors. I have the no scent. I have the rose, sweet rose body butter. I also have the lavender. And I have a vanilla scent as well.
Girl.
I have a vanilla scent, and I just started doing limon jean, which is actually being used by a couple of masseuses in Miami, so you guys might already try me out.
Right. Let that be clear.
Okay. So, yeah, like the masseuses love my CBD body butters because it upscales your massage.
Right.
It feels like a hug on the skin. Like, it really feels like a hug on the skin. It's going to warm you up. It's going to make you feel like your body smoked a blunt.
Girl, that sounds like a great way to come back into yourself after some provocation or some vexatiousness, for sure. Yeah. That's a peace habit right there. Oh, that's awesome. All right, so
absolutely.
I got a question. What do you do? Like, when you feel like you need to protect your peace, or if you've had a long day and you need to unwind and just relax and get in your zen, what are your top 3 songs? And full disclosure, I'm gonna be playing these songs, you know.
You say you're gonna be playing these songs.
I am. I'm not gonna play it right now because, you know, going with the vibe, and full disclosure for my podcast listeners, you know, the audio isn't 1,000%, but I am gonna hook up the speaker and edit the audio a little bit that I'm recording. I'm not no superb editor, but I'm sure I can drop in a little bit of the songs either at the end or in between. We'll figure it out. But definitely, I want to hear the songs that you vibe to, the top 3, just off the top of your head, in no order. Like, what songs get you into you?
I would definitely say Hold On by The Internet.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard, that song?
I know that song, girl. Girl, The Internet, they have a whole vibe. Like, they have a whole genre by themselves, for real.
Yeah, seriously, like that I really have to. And then a song recently that has really been feeding into my soul. People are going to be like, what? But everybody's different, right? So another song that I've really, really been in love with has been Made It by Tiana Taylor.
Ooh, I love TT. Girl.
Yeah, I love that song. Like the first time I heard the song, I liked the beat and I was vibing to it. But then one day I was like doing yoga and it came on the shuffle. And I was going to stop it, but I said, no, this is Spirit wants me to vibe to this.
Mm-hmm. That's shuffle.
Okay. Yeah, so I had it on, and I'm doing yoga, and I start crying because that song, I really felt like she wrote that for me, or she was singing it for me. Like, it was nice. So
beautiful.
That is definitely on the list.
Made It.
And I'm number 3. I'm going to say Toast by Coffee.
Yes.
I'm going to say Toast.
Can't ball in a life, man. Okay.
That shifts your whole mood.
Yo, I got goosebumps right now, for real.
It's a whole vibe. It reminds you have to be grateful.
Yes.
For more blessings.
Gratitude is a must. Wow.
Okay.
Oh, girl, you sure you're right. You know you're right. You know you're right. you know you're right. Matter of fact, okay. I think I'm gonna. Right too. You so right. I'm gonna try and play the song right now. Just yes, just because I gotta hear it. I gotta hear it. Hold on, I gotta hear it. I gotta hear it right now. All right. Okay, so Coffee just pop up on the scene out of nowhere. And I just love how she just bust the place. Like, literally, I can't.
It's Sunday. It's a good time.
Yeah, I can't describe it in any other way, but Coffee just bust the place. Like, straight up. Coffee come in like a rapture, and everybody get captured. Okay. Like, she just come in and just stole our hearts. Like,
came out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. Right. All right. So here we go. Mommy. All right. So I'm gonna. The plan is to replace this audio with proper audio with the edit. We'll see. I'm learning. Go on with it. Yeah. Gratitude is a must. All right. She says she thank God for the journey. The earnings is just a plus. Because gratitude is a must. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have so much fun learning how to edit this podcast. I'm new to podcasting. But when I tell you I'm so motivated right now, girl. I'm gonna send you a
And
message.
with this reset,
Yes.
you about to take over the game.
Listen, I feel it. The thing is, honestly, this is a part of me protecting my peace. Can I be vulnerable for a minute?
Yes. Yes, return.
Your girl been running from her own greatness for quite some time now. Until I realized that it wasn't frivolous, because growing up super sheltered Christian, Caribbean, I know I don't have to tell you,
I do know.
I know you know. Yes, girl. So, like the spotlight, the modeling, and all of that stuff, like I did it, but I always did it with a goal in mind. Like when I started in the modeling industry, a year into it, I became an entrepreneur, running like a talent pool, low key managing some people, and my whole goal was, you know what? I'ma just make all these popping links so I could just bring all my Caribbean talent, like, come shine upon everybody, So,
Okay.
so my motivation was always the people on the low.
Yes, because you're a Libra, so you're a humanitarian.
Right. So now the music industry came calling. That is really loud. The music industry came calling, and I kind of ran away from it. But I learned that, first of all, God trying to put me in this position, it took me 3 strikes, girl. I'm talking about, like, when I was 18, like, offered a record deal. These people don't even know I could play musical instruments and write my own music. They just wanted to sign me off the strength of, I know how to dance and I look good. But I didn't like that feeling, even though I didn't speak up. I didn't know about speaking up yet. So,
No, that's real.
fast forward, I'm put in the booth and I'm realizing, I probably should use this gift to further the cause. So here I am now. 5 minutes ago, my music, give me 5 minutes. It feels like 5 minutes. 5 years ago, my music led to a community center being formed. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And it's called Art of Healing, and I've been able to help so many people, and I've also been able to help myself. I've grown and learned so much more about myself, that me doing this, now that I know myself and see the role that I was literally cultivated to play in this world, me doing this is my peace of mind. Because now I can share the message. I can share the knowledge that I've gleaned. And I can run into you. And it's perfect. It's divine. And your products are actually what we need in our lifestyle, in our daily habits, in our daily self-love habits to keep and maintain our peace. Our body peace and our peace of mind, So I just really wanted to thank you for sharing this space with me.
Thank you for allowing me to share it with you. I needed this just as much as, you know what I'm saying, just as much as everybody else does. We all needed this moment.
For real. So yeah, this is me protecting my peace by speaking up, and I love where the world is going right now. We're all coming together and just sharing and caring, and I just want to share that it's important for us not to feel bad about protecting our peace.
Yeah, I think that's very, I really appreciate that you said that speaking up helps you protect your peace. Because a lot of people say, no, you just be quiet. It's okay. Just let it go. That's a lot of people's attitude is just let it go. But sometimes you don't have to let it go. Sometimes
you got to speak up
for yourself.
Yeah.
Correct. Because nobody's going to know how to treat you unless you teach them.
Ooh.
So people see, you teach people how to treat you.
You have to.
Yeah, you don't treat yourself well, then what's going to happen? Other people are not going to treat you well either. So you do have to speak up for yourself. And I think as Caribbean women, it's a stereotype that you don't want to be too loud. You don't want to be too strong. You don't want to be...
Yeah, to everything.
The fire.
Right.
Yeah, the fire. So we minimize our personalities because we don't want to be too loud. We don't want to be, that black girl that everybody got to look at. You know, you don't want to.
Girl, why you
minimize
strumming
your
my
aura.
pain right now? Why you strumming my pain? I'm 6 foot tall. I'm 6 foot tall, okay? And I have and as you can tell, I got a natural boombox voice. So you know you talking my truth right now when you said don't be too this, don't be too loud. Like, I've silently suffered so much because I didn't want to be that big loud bitch.
Oh yeah.
When really these people deserved every atom of my wrath.
Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. We are built to be one way, and then we're pushed to use our energy another way to make other people feel comfortable, and it's a disservice to everybody we're around. It's a huge disservice.
Not only that, these people that are out there taking advantage of people, if we don't speak up, they're free to go do it to somebody else.
Yeah, and it keeps going.
And it keeps going. So now other people's peace gets disturbed.
Correct. See, look, that's the Libra in you, yes. That's the Libra in you because we try to protect other people. But again, like, who protects us?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who heals the healer? So it's like we have to constantly be on for ourselves and others.
Yeah, we gotta be vigilant. Like,
Yes.
so one of my things with my radio show, the first affirmation for the topic self-love habits is I love me first. So that doesn't mean I don't love you or I love you any less, but I gotta love me first, because when I love me first, then I got, I'm putting myself in the best position to give you the love that you need.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you know what? That's very interesting because I just recently had to leave kind of like a situationship. And my reasoning, because the whole thing was, but we're still friends, we can still work it out. And I just had to let him know I love me way more than I love this situation. So to hear you say that is just confirmation because, as women, sometimes we minimize our needs and who we are to be able to continue relationships, whether that's romantic, whether that's a business relationship. We'll minimize who we are to be able to keep that relationship going.
Facts.
And I felt like I really appreciate his ashe. His energy is beautiful, but right now is not a good time for us to collide, So when you said that gave me chills because you have to love yourself more than anything else. Yeah. And not let anybody. My father always says, and it's funny because as an adult now, it really hits me, but he always told me, don't let anybody throw you off your game. Not me, not even you. And when he used to say that, I was like, not even me, but I'm the one that's supposed to be in the game. Right. But you don't realize when you neglect yourself and you push yourself further away from your peace, you are pushing yourself away from your path, and your actual comfort zone is when you're on your path. So you're making yourself uncomfortable, and that's building a distrust between you and yourself.
Yeah, and you build resentment between you and yourself. Then you wonder why things ain't going right. Because you betrayed yourself. So now yourself is like, I don't have to honor you.
Thank you. Absolutely. And that's real life. I really hope the people listening are really receiving the message.
It's true. It's too real. Like, we have to show up for ourselves, make promises for ourselves, and then show up for it. Because if you made a promise to your best friend and you don't show up, don't your best friend gonna be mad?
Okay, curse you out in front of everybody.
Girl,
I don't even care who looking.
Put your palm blast. Wow. Oh my gosh. This has been so beautiful. I'm about to stop recording in a few because I definitely want to save time to play the beautiful songs, that we and I'm also there's another song that I love. I'm going to play a little bit of it now just to kind of close out the vibes, even though, you know.
Yeah.
You know. So this one is a new artist that I just discovered through a really good friend of mine. She's an amazing, amazing music video director out of Jamaica. Bling Blang is her director name. Girl.
Okay.
Bling Blang. Because when she make you bling, you go blang out. Yes. Because her vision's like, yo, so epic in her mind. I love it. So we were vibing and she put me onto these artists. She put me onto Lila Ike, Kida, and Savannah. 3 artists that this protege, another artist, signed. And I just love because they're all on that frequency. So I'm going to play Solitude right now. And hopefully you could catch a vibe. Because it's just so powerful. And then we can use this to close out the podcast.
Peace of mind. That's just what I seek to find. Oh yeah, I ain't in the mood. I just need some solitude. Oh gosh, everybody's trying to talk to me, and nobody's trying to hear me.
Pull up. She said, everybody's trying to talk to me and nobody's trying to hear me out. Ooh.
Wow.
Girl.
That's the moment.
Girl. Okay. She said, peace of mind. That's just what I seek to find. I ain't in the mood. I just need some solitude. Like, her lyrics are so profound. Like,
Yeah.
this is definitely one of my songs that I listen to right now to kind of just get into my inner, you know?
Yeah. I know you're trying to finish, but I have to say, solitude is a great medicine. Do not overlook solitude.
Girl, I don't like how they try to make solitude a punishment in this society. They punish the kids with solitude, and even in prison, they get, what is it called? Solitary confinement? Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
that's a problem, because I need solitude for my sanity. So I'm not trying to have y'all think I'm vexed or I'm mad. This is just something that I need for me. Like, I'm not gonna be 100% me if I don't get some solitude on a regular.
That's inner peace. Yeah, that's inner peace.
Yes. Yes, honey, that's a fact. Oh my gosh. All right, so before you go, I just want you to drop your website and everything one more time. Journey
of it.
Journey of it. Because it's all a journey. It's all a journey.
Absolutely. Because you're embracing the actual journey, not the end, not the beginning, but the whole thing. You're embracing the journey of it.
Yes, moment by moment is what makes the journey of it so beautiful. Oh, thank you so much for joining me today on the Lisa Leggz Show, girl.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure. I hope to do this again.
Yes, for sure, for sure. And like I promised,
Peace of mind. That's just what I seek to find. Oh yeah, I ain't in the mood. I just need some solitude. Oh gosh,
Yes, and that was Leela with Solitude off her album The Experience. I don't want to mess up her name, Leela Ike. I'm really hoping that's how she pronounces it because I love her music way too much to be messing up her name. But she does say Leela and she calls herself Leela. So I know I got that part right. So anyways, big up to my very special guest, the owner of the Journey of It, girl. I'm about to play your song right now, The Internet, Hold On. Just like I promised, you already know it's all about getting into that zone, you know? Getting into that inner peace. And this is a song that I can definitely concur does get that peaceful, you know, starting it from the beginning real quick. You could get that peaceful vibe. You know, maintain your peace of mind. Get your Zen zone on. And the other song she loved, Tiana Taylor, Made It. I love that song too. But we're only gonna play The Internet. Hold on. Just hold on. After this, stay tuned for the next episode of the Lisa Leggz Show, your new favorite podcast, Zine.